Hi, good afternoon. Corrie Thorne, the spiritual healer. Doing the last two of my channel messages. This one is for Capricorn. Please remember this is not replace any medical, psychological advice you've been given to take this lightheartedly. This is not a personal reading or a personal session with me. This is a general for those born under the energy of Capricorn. So if it aligns with you, and if there's a message in here of your cross watching and it feels like it's for you, then maybe it is. You ended up here for a reason. Whenever you land on these, they're for the month of November. But whenever you land on these, whenever you find them, that's usually the perfect time for you. So there's no, we have, we don't have a divine world. We don't have a the same connection to time as human world does. So it's divine timing. So when the readings find you, then they're meant for you. So Capricorn, I have a sense of like, I just feel like I'm like out of breath, like you're not breathing all the way down. It's like the whole sense of like there's some fear stories around you, but the overall energy of your whole session comes out to happy family, happy life. So I'm like, what are you afraid of? Why is there some old story? Why is there a story that's actually active right now that's keeping you from this? And I do feel like this is your outcome story. I feel like happy endings. You're walking into a beautiful life, Capricorn, and you're walking into a beautiful sense of loving energy. And only fear is holding you back from that. Only fear of past is holding you back. And you have the magician and mirror. And so this is showing me like almost like smoke and mirrors type of thing is what I'm getting. It is in reverse. What I'm getting is that you're viewing it from a past perspective and not from a future perspective of what could be. You also have Archangel Michael, same as my last reading. You had the same. They also had Archangel Michael as well, and I know it's usually when Archangel Michael comes, I feel as if my whole shoulders are being pulled back, and I feel like I'm being like pushed back out of the way and just saying, let me do the work, let me be here, and it's like this is strength, protection. Uh, a strong sense of wisdom, being able to cut the cords. And I feel like you have to cut the cords. I'm getting a mother story here. I'm getting a mother story that ties to feminine energy stories, that ties to, like if one woman is like this, all women are alike, or even if you're feminine is happening, but it's very feminine energy link. I'm going all the way into umbilical cord connection. I'm picking up the umbilical cord connection to either a mother's fear story or your fear story based on a mother relationship. So whatever mom had experienced, whatever you went through, you absorb that through being carried in the womb. So I feel like we're being brought back, right back to the womb story, right back to a sense of sometimes abandonment. But that's not your ending story. It's like you have a happy ending story. So no matter what happened in the past, you have the opportunity, and I always say this because you have free will, you have the opportunity to have a different outcome. And there's something that's holding you from that, but it's also keeping you from the sense of love, of allowing love. So love is not flowing through your body, not the way it should, and that's accepting love. And not that you give out lots of love. There's a lots of love coming out from the Capricorn energy, but sometimes there's not a lot going in. So I feel like for a lot of you, it's like so. Like I said, fear story of mom's fear story, or a relationship with mom. And so I have the sense that you give, 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 and you're not open to receiving. Not that other people don't try to give to you, you're not accepting of it. And it's like, so it's like it cuts us off right here. I feel like you may have a lot of like pinned up gas energy, or a lot of like acid reflux, a lot of like that kind of energy, a lot of heart anxiety issues, stress, like that is all time right here. And of course this goes to the root chakra. So what roots us and holds us and ties us, the ancestral stories. It's like we want you to be able to breathe all the way down to the root. We want you to be able to feel that breath of life through the spine down right to the end of the tailbone. You may find yourself in a lot of lower back issues, a lot of things that have been, affecting your back, your legs, your hips, but you also got a lot of issues happening right here as well. And I'm like, and then here, a lot of protection. So there's a lot of protection energy right here. So whether it's weight gain, or whether it's that you keep turning away from people, or you keep turning people away from you, it's like it's always turning you in the direction where you tell that self prophecy story. I give my all, I give my all. but it's like you're not opening. So there's a sense of not being open. So it's like we also have the strategy here. So we want to start changing direction here, and the angels are here, the guides are here, the healers are here to help you be able to change direction. And it's like changing direction starts with changing perspective. Start looking into the eyes of those who have tried to love you, those that have tried to give to you. And I don't mean the people that are based in any sense of like a narcissistic and I'm not a psychologist, so I don't want to even want to, don't start labeling people, okay? But anyone who's self-absorbed, that they come into your life and their whole soul purpose is for their benefit, that their whole journey for being there was to, if they made you feel good about themselves, what made them feel good about themselves? So it's like, no, this is in healthy relationships. So I have a sense of envy, and I feel like you're envious of those who've had this happy ending story. I feel like you hold on to this envy that other people have it. How come I can't have it? How come it's not around me? And I also have some, maybe some people are envious of what you have or what they think you have, because you have a strong persona. Sometimes you have that strong false confidence, and confidence becomes a choice. We have a choice to be confident, but is it true confidence, or is it protection confidence? Is it aligning to the truth of everything that we're living? So we have to get real, honest and real with ourselves. We have to, cut the bullshit, cut out the bullshit stories, cut out any victim stories, remove that energy, and to know that you are not no longer this, whatever this story is that ties into the mother line or into the umbilical cord connection. It's like today and all through November, I feel as if there's a sense of being released from this, finding a happy balance in that feminine energy relationship. So that also includes the relationship with your softer side, a relationship with your feminine energy within. I have a strong presence of I have a strong presence of Mary Magdalene being here for this. I have a strong presence of Archangel Michael, and I have a strong presence of that Jezebel kind of energy again. And I picked this up in my vlog energy the last 2 or 3 times within the world. So it's like that Jezebel energy, that false imposter light energy that's out there. And it's like it's trying to distract you and trying to distract you from the things that you have been doing in self love, or the things that you've been doing for yourself. And you're trying to convince yourself that the places where you've been doing the best work, it's like, no, there's got to be something wrong with that. No, I don't like what they're saying right now. I don't like what they're talking. No, I don't feel like I'm getting nowhere. But that's your never ending story. Do you be caught in the never ending story of making sure that you can point out the flaws of everybody else, or that you can find fault in everybody else, or within yourself? Or do you say, this is all bullshit, and I stop this today, and I make a choice to choose to take a deep breath down before I make those decisions, before I make those judgment calls, before I lay myself out as a victim or allow myself to fall victim to the stories of the past? I am no longer this. And so mother energy, feminine energy, strong woman energy, and we all have it, whether you're masculine or you're feminine, is shoulders back, pride, confidence in knowing, you know what, I'm worthy to change this. I'm worthy to be able to do something different. Why not do something different? This obviously has been working. And if we can pull the shoulders back and we can pull the chest like open some, it's like if a crack of light gets in, then that's a little bit of light, and that light will spread. So when we start to let in the crack of light, when we start to let in the good things, with Archangel Michael coming in and cutting those cords and kind of calling us out on our own bullshit right now, is that when we get called in on there, is that now we're opening up. Now we have the opportunity to open up to new, open up to possibilities, open up to much more. And that's what November is about for you, Capricorn. And with that shift, that change, I feel like opening up, allowing in, just accepting the beautiful love that's trying to be offered to you, is that whole sense of the Mary Magdalene energy and the judgment, and how people, put the mask on us before we even start to put our own mask on. So before we start to step into our own mask, other people already start putting mask upon us. They start to create those identities. Today, you're taking off all masks. Today, we're starting to peel that back and allowing you to live in your true truth of who you really are, which is made of love, beautiful energy. Stay standing with shoulders back and allow this beautiful healing that's unfolding for you to allow in that crack today, as we are sending you love, and we pray that you accept this love with open heart and no intention other than to allow you to choose for yourself, and for you to be able to accept what you're ready to accept in love. Much love. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.